We've all been there. Our nose starts to tickle. Our throat feels scratchy. Suddenly we're sneezing and coughing. We might even feel a little bit hot and achy. Yep, it sounds like we've caught a cold. Colds are super common. In fact, most people get a few colds every year, especially during the colder months. But even though they're annoying, colds are usually harmless and go away on their own within a week or two. So, what exactly is a cold? It's an infection caused by a teeny tiny germ called a virus. This virus is so small we can't even see it without a powerful microscope. Don't worry though. While it might feel like a big deal when you're sniffling and sneezing, your body is really good at fighting off these pesky cold viruses. In the next sections, we'll learn more about how we catch colds and what we can do to feel better faster. Imagine a tiny, sneaky ninja warrior. That's kind of what a cold virus is like. You can't see it, but it can make you feel pretty lousy. These viruses are experts at spreading from person to person. There are actually hundreds of different types of cold viruses out there. That's why you might get a few colds each year, even though your body fought off other colds before. These viruses are always changing and adapting, which makes it tricky for our bodies to build up a complete defense. But don't worry, even though there are lots of cold viruses out there, the good news is that they usually only cause mild illnesses. Cold viruses are masters of disguise, and they are very contagious. They can spread through the air when someone who is sick coughs or sneezes. Those tiny droplets can fly through the air, and if you breathe them in, you might catch a cold too. You can also catch a cold by touching your eyes, nose, or mouth after touching something that has the virus on it. For example, if someone with a cold touches a doorknob and then you touch the same doorknob and then rub your nose, you could get infected. That's why it's so important to wash your hands regularly, especially during cold and flu season. It's also a good idea to avoid close contact with people who are sick. How do you know if you have a cold? Well, there are a few telltale signs. You might experience a runny or stuffy nose, sneezing, coughing, a sore throat, a headache, or even a mild fever. Not everyone gets all of these symptoms, and some people might have a milder case than others. Remember, if you're ever worried about your symptoms, it's always best to talk to a doctor or another healthcare professional. So, what can you do if you do catch a cold? While there's no magic cure, there are some things you can do to feel more comfortable while your body fights off the virus. First, drink plenty of fluids. Water, juice, and broth can help to thin the mucus and keep you hydrated. Next, get plenty of rest. Your body needs energy to fight off the virus, so make sure you're getting enough sleep. You can also use a humidifier or take a warm bath, which can help to loosen congestion and make it easier to breathe. Soothe a sore throat with warm saltwater gargles or lozenges. And ask your pharmacist about over-the-counter medications. Pain relievers can help with fever and aches, while decongestants can relieve a stuffy nose. Always follow the instructions on the label and talk to your doctor if you have any questions.